Dante's Boxing, I always watch your videos.
I appreciate it, bro.
Boxing.
I appreciate it. All right, guys.
Dante's Boxing.
What's going on? All right.
Dante's Boxing Nation.
My man.
Rhetorical question, obviously, but yeah, I'm just getting you chiming in. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what that is, man. And let me ask you guys, we're gonna take another call, by the way, guys. So thanks once again for holding. But I want to pull up this this pic of Julio Cesar Hercules. So we're gonna pull this up right now. And Kevin and Snap, I want to get your thoughts on this. Real quick, Milton, before I pull up the picture. You've seen the picture, right, Milton?
I've seen the picture, yes.
Okay, so what do you think? Well, I got it up now. Kevin, me and Kevin, we looking at it. You guys see it on the screen right now. Kevin, you're an experienced boxer. Mm-hmm. Seeing Julio Cesar Chavez make this type of transformation, does it make a difference? Does it change your opinion a little bit at all of how that Canelo-Chavez fight plays out?
I mean, nah, but he looks in great shape, but muscles don't win fights. Skill wins fights, and I feel that Canelo has the better skill set. He's the more disciplined. He's been more active. He's young. He's hungry. Chavez. I mean, in his time, he was doing his thing. But he's just not a disciplined guy, man. And I feel like discipline is what gets you over the hump.
Yeah, absolutely.
In this sport, and I mean, maybe he's taking this fight more serious, but Canelo's the man right now. You know what I'm saying? And that kid he's a great talent as well. And I feel like he's gonna make the weight. He's gonna look good.
Yeah.
But we're gonna see what happens when he gets inside that.
Yeah.
ring.
That ain't gonna speed you up. That ain't gonna make you smarter.
Muscles don't enhance your brain or your skill set. What you got is what you got. You can enhance your skills by working hard. But obviously, this guy ain't really worked hard throughout his whole career. He used his father's name. And of course, he was a world champion. I think at one point at what was that, middleweight?
Yeah, it was middleweight.
Yeah, but I mean he's
until he got beat by Sergio Martin.
Yeah, he's been a big guy, a good puncher. But at the same time, man, this guy Canelo, he fought Floyd, and he's gotten better and better and better. He's beaten everybody in front of him. With the exception of Floyd, in the Lara fight, a lot of people didn't think he beat Lara, but he got the decision. But the kids, it's his time. Yeah,
and Snapper, I mean, it would seem that his style would almost be tailor-made for Canelo Alvarez. And real quick to give everybody an update, Snapper, before you respond to that. So Malik Hawkins is fighting against Carlos Soto. Yeah. And he's an undefeated fighter from Mexico.
Yes,
right?
He's 13-0 with 7 KOs.
So that's what it is, and that's the fight on April 14th, Showbox, right? Showbox, right?
Showbox, yes. It's at the new MGM Grand in National Harbor in Oxon Hill, Maryland by D.C.
Maryland in the building. So what's your thoughts on that Chavez fight? You made a muscular transformation, so you could talk about this. You lost 200 pounds?
Yeah,
and
something. Yeah.
Congratulations, man. So what do you?
6 to 200. Yeah, 220. I mean,
that's deep, man. So tell me, what do you think about Julio Cesar Chavez transformation, man?
I second everything Kevin just said. I never seen him as a real threat to anybody. He was always living off his daddy's name. He hasn't came out the shallow yet, and that's just my opinion. He hasn't, and when he has stepped up, and you get what you get what you put in your body. You put trash in it, you get trash out. And I just don't see him as a fighter. I just don't. I think I'd be lucky if it go more than 7 rounds.
Yeah.
He's a punching bag, man. You punching bag.
You said wow, Milton. So you see it going longer than that. You see it competitive.
I see it being competitive. I'm like. You remember What's Love Got to Do with it? Ike say, I done put down that narcotic. He done stepped away from that weed, man.
But he remind me of Victor Ortiz. You put that heat on him, he gonna crack.
Ooh, man.
So you talking about a different type of flaw. I thought you was talking about this. You questioning his heart.
He did.
I'm questioning more than his heart.
Against but he folded up.
Fanfara.
He was used to being the bully, right, Kevin?
Yeah, you put that heat on him, they can't take it.
Canelo's punching, man. He's punching with both hands. He got good speed.
7.
You know what? Hey, Kirk.
Yeah,
Kirk.
I think
Hey, Kirk, you listening?
Yeah.
Here come the grenade in the room. Here come the grenade. I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna walk out.
Go ahead, drop it.
Chavez Jr.
What's my opinion?
We got a live one.
It's a heavy bag, man.
Anybody got some NyQuil, some Theraflu? Because he got a fever over there.
Hey, guys, we're about to take another call. So
They
once
say I'm
again,
sick, man. I'm sick.
we appreciate you guys holding. But hey, you guys tell me what you think about this. To play Chavez advocate, I remember when Canelo fought against Angulo, slow as molasses. That was probably 30% of the prime Angulo. But there were spurts in that fight where Angulo was kind of walking Canelo down, and you could kind of see Canelo moving away almost like he was uncomfortable with the pressure. I mean, did you see that, Kevin, or what?
What I think it is Canelo. He's just a boxer at heart, man.
Uh-huh.
He's a boxer. He's a Mexican, but he's a boxer.
He is.
He's a boxer.
He is.
But I mean, and he can bang.
Boxer puncher.
But he's a boxer puncher. He can box good on the back foot. And Angulo pinned him against the ropes and was letting off shots, but he was running his shots back. He seen what he did in the end result. He busted Angulo up. Same thing with James Kirkland. James Kirkland pushed him back. He let him push him back, then knocked him cold. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the kid can box and he can bang, and I think that was probably more so of just his comfort zone. Like sometimes, fighters, they get comfortable. You sit on the ropes, you catch shots, you pick shots off. You let guys come to you, let them burn themselves out, and then you start busting them up. And I think that's partially what that had to do. That's what
that was
and
about.
And then I think the weight also. I mean, Canelo is he's a big kid, he's a big frame. He drops a lot to come down to 154, man.
Well, Milton, you're gonna look like a Buster Douglas genius.
Hey, man.
I've been running the
numbers. I've been running the numbers. I had to calculate out. What'd you say, Kirk?
The fight might resemble the first fight between Cotto and Margarito.
Cotto
outboxing him and dominating him, and then Margarito coming on late, using his size and loaded gloves, overwhelm Cotto because he couldn't withstand the pressure. So we might see that.
Wow,
seven by stool.
He said 7 by stool.
Man, he gonna retire?
By stool. I like that. 7 by stool. I like that right there.
He gonna put in for retirement.
I just feel. I mean, I don't know if Chavez is capable of doing it, but I just figure, if he can establish a stiff jab and use that to work his way on the inside and apply pressure for 3 minutes of every round. I just feel even with the Kirkland fight, I felt Canelo didn't look comfortable even in that first round when Kirkland had him on the ropes and he hurried up and tied him up. He's supposed to be, he a boxer, but he's still supposed to be Mexican style. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say one thing.
Go ahead.
Chavez is coming from probably 200 plus pounds down to 160 pounds, 64, 65 pounds. Man, that guy is not gonna have what it takes to beat this.
You feel he gonna be drained then?
I'm not gonna say drain. Yeah, exactly. But I'm not saying drain. This guy chose to bring himself up that high in weight over time. He's not disciplined. So I feel at the end of the day, he's gonna take the weight off. He's gonna be a little weaker than what he normally is used to being.
I will say, man, you are extremely wise beyond your years.
I mean, you got to be. I mean,
you are wise.
You got to be smart in this sport. You got to be smart, man.
You've been in boxing since he was like that. How old was you at, Kevin?
Extremely wise, man.
I started watching boxing when I was like 3. I started boxing with Jeff when I was 9. And I stopped, got to go be a regular kid, came back, at 16, man, hungry and focused, man. Been doing it ever since. I'm 25 now.
Yeah.
But I know how the game goes, man. This dude is coming from 200 plus pounds. I don't care who you're working with. At the end of the day, you take off that much weight, you're not going to be at your best.
Nacho is a genius, man.
And Jack Johnson, just to go back to Jack Johnson, who was it he fought against? Jim Jeffries, right?
Jim Jeffries.
And dude had to come down from he came off of his form. He came off of his alfalfa form weighing like 300 pounds because they was looking for any white hope. Yeah. They was looking under every pillow rock trying to find, we got to find someone to beat this bastard, right?
Roy took off, 20 pounds of muscle?
25.
And he fought Antonio Tarver.
When he went up to Ruiz, came back down.
He didn't even look the same, man.
No.
Didn't look the same.
Roy tell me that all the time.
He was a shell of himself.
Y'all don't think that weight is a fact.
It is a fact. It
is. And Snapper is Roy Jones' right-hand man,
Yes, indeed.
He like the Sam Watson, of Al Heyman with Roy Jones, so you know what it is. Let's go ahead and take a call. Once again, man, we had these cats on hold for a long time. We always appreciate you guys on hold. Okay, we got 503. What's going on, man? What's your name and where you calling from, man?
Hey, what's going on, people? It's Jelani from LA but living in Atlanta, man. Shout out to Milt.
Hey, what's good?
What's good? What's good,
How
man?
we doing, Shawty?
Hey, not much, man. I have a question.
This is Bobby, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.